You offered to box 50 Cent at one point for $2 million.
I don't know. There are things
You don't remember
I've
this?
said that were money related.
But I could actually see that because y'all about the same size.
Dude, I'd fucking arm wrestle The Rock for fucking 50 million. What are you going to say?
I mean, have you thought about
I don't
boxing?
have any problems.
Have you thought about, because look at what, I mean, even though it's not the same, you, me, Jake Paul, we all are YouTubers in our own way. You know what I'm saying? We put out content on YouTube, and that's our main platform for a lot of stuff that we do. Jake Paul was a hardcore YouTuber and now is a very successful boxer. He started taking it serious. Then he went towards that.
Yeah.
I thought that you would land in the wrestling world. It didn't happen for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But you're big now. I mean, you're muscular. Have you thought about boxing or anything of that sort, or MMA, or it's not really a thing?
I mean, I'm sure with even like whoever you're talking about, like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, like the money has to be involved. So somebody maybe came to him and it's like, yo, if you want to do this and you want this, we can make this happen. If somebody came to me and said, yo, stop smoking weed and stop doing all this, there's this contract right here, $5 million, you could be at WWE, go to training tomorrow. Then I'd probably do it. You know what I mean? Like, if the offer is there, or the resources are there to get to this high up goal that isn't overnight, but it's very reachable, and you have a team of people that are already guaranteeing these steps of what we're going to do, and they already have the contact with these people, I can throw out a billion ideas and try to, manifest destiny. But manifest destiny is a lot easier when you have this structure of people and these connections, movie agents and things. And I'm not saying it's impossible or it's impossible for me, but to accomplish those pieces and steps, like, that's beyond my control.
You also have to have sort of a base passion for it. I think, Jake Paul really loves boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the money's great, but I think that he actually got into it and really was like, yo, I actually am willing to.
Then you have to rewind to the initial first piece. What was his very first fight? And who offered him, hey, you want to get in shape and then you could box and then you make $5 million in one night? Then he was probably like, well, shit, that's how boxing is? Well,
so here we go. His first fight was when he beat a YouTuber named Anason Gibb, who I've never heard of, in January of 2020.
That was his first one?
That was his first one.
Okay, then who sponsored that event?
I don't know.
I'm going to break this down like a class and show you how he ended up being in boxing. So who sponsored that and how and what events did they throw? Who was all on that card? And how much did they pay him? Then you find out who the promoter was. So who made him that offer to initially get in boxing? And he was like, oh, this is easy. And I actually feel good getting in shape. And then he just kept doing it. And well, next time I'm gonna look even better and get paid more. And the next time I'm gonna look better and get paid even more. Like and then it's, now your real boxers be like, wait, how does he get paid this amount? I've been doing this since I was 7. I'm putting vows. And then you have Jake Paul, and then you have now you jump off top sky ropes with banana pants on, and you're getting millions for doing, now it's fun.
Yep.
Shit's a lot funner when you're getting paid millions to do it, huh?
This is true.
All right.
This is true. Yeah. I mean, would I still be doing interviews if it was just free? If I didn't get nothing out of it? If I had to go back to my regular day job after doing this? I don't know. I don't think I would.
But you did it from the beginning, knowing that someday you get to this point.
Exactly. Yeah, so I was definitely doing it for free back in 2008.
Yeah, but you did it all in the vision.
I had a vision.
Yeah.
Right. And I think
who gave you that vision? Who installed that chip in you?
I guess 60 Minutes. Watching 60 Minutes.
All right, who put that in front of you and gave you that spark?
Watching 60 Minutes. You're going to tell me it's God? Is this where we're going?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe Oprah, Barbara Walters.
What made you assume that?
I don't know. Based on our previous conversation. I don't know. I'm just trying to piece the pieces together. But yeah, no, listen. You're right. A big check definitely makes it a whole lot more interesting. Makes you a lot more motivated. And yeah, I mean, Blueface is doing well with the whole boxing thing. I think he won his last fight. You see other rappers and YouTuber. I mean, Bosco 100. He's done some boxing. I mean,
Are you saying you know Vince McMahon? Is this where this is going?
I don't know Vince McMahon actually, but I do know some wrestlers.
Okay.
You know,
Who owns what's that? DAZN.
I know what you're talking about. Well, you know,
the big one. What's the biggest celebrity boxing thing?
Oh, I'm not sure, but you know, WWE and UFC just merged. That's insane.
Nice.
That's like a.
You should interview Vince McMahon and be like, "Yo,
I would love to.
when are you gonna have Dale D'Antoni in there? The $1 million mullet.
$1 million mullet. But you claim to bring mullets back.
I claimed,
Yes, you
or I physically did it, and it's
you said
here we are 5 years later.
I've made mullets great again. This is what you said.
I didn't say that.
You never said that?
No.
I thought you said that.
Somebody made an interview based around it. I didn't say it. Somebody
my
did.
bad.
Somebody,
Well, I feel you actually have made mullets great again.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I don't know any other mullet, you know, having people outside of yourself that really has embraced the mullet like you have. Seriously, who's the number 2 mullet guy out there after you? See what I'm saying? There's nobody. It's just you.
See, I should flip it around and interview you.
Right. You're the king of the mullets. No?
I mean, I just $1 million mullet.
$1 million mullet. Right, because you actually have the mullet out today. Usually you have the braids. Like, how often is it braids versus mullet?
I'd switch it up.
Switch
I
it
can
up.
get braided too.
Hmm.
It's just $1 million mullet. You can switch it.
$1 million
Every
mullet.
mullet you can't also get braids too. I mean,
Who do you think wore it better, you or Joe Dirt?
what-
Joe Dirt is kind of the
It's a
OG
real
mullet
mullet.
guy.
it's not a wig.
I know. His is a wig, though.
Mr. Perfect had a better mullet than me.
The WWE guy.
No, WWF.
WWE. Oh, that
Mr.
was
Perfect.
WWF back then. Yeah, you're right. Before they switched over. Hold on. Let me look up Mr. Perfect's mullet. It's been a while. Oh, yeah. That's a mean mullet right
He had a
there. The
crispy
blonde. He's got the blonde mullet. Okay.
Nice.
That's a mean mullet. Do you shave the sides or no?
Barber does.
The barber does. Because I remember, didn't you have lines at some point?
They're there.
They're there.
Somewhere.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta,
there you
I gotta
go.
get a barber.
There we go.
I need a barber out here.
There we go.
My barber this time.
Okay. So what's next for you?
Cherry Chupacabra album.
Cherry Chupacabra. Right. What are the features on this? Can you say?
Wiz.
Wiz, of course. Because that song's out already.
Damn, I forget. I think that might be the only feature.
Really? Because you're usually very feature heavy.
Yeah, I don't know if I got other features. My producer, Synthwave Sensei, he's my keyboard player, my band. So he's on a few beats on this.
Okay.
So like him, I don't know.
So just you and Wiz for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there another project after this that you're planning? Because I feel
So
like you
many.
have your blueprint early on in terms of like album names and themes
Yeah, well,
and everything.
I've this song Neon Hong Kong. It's like the theme song for my like Asian tour that I'm gonna be doing. These are my shoes that are coming out. These are the carbon fiber cheesecakes. But I'm going through training with these right
Carbon
now.
fiber
So, see
cheesecakes.
that? Like they're getting messed up like this, like they're getting destroyed. Like I gotta go through rigorous training so the customers don't have to deal with this. Like like when Zion Williamson like busted out of the Nikes,
Right.
they didn't get trained enough for that type of rigorous training. So
Or
these
Lonzo
are,
Ball with his remember the ball sneakers that he wore that fell apart on the court?
right. So these aren't gonna happen with these. Like so, this part has fallen off, so we have to make sure that each piece is proper, so it's back to the drawing board for those two pieces. So this is like I've been making these shoes, building them for like 3 years.
And they're not for sale yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean,
Who's the manufacturer?
School. There's a brand.
School.
The brand School.
Okay,
yeah.
got
so
it.
we're doing it's a collab project.
Because your merch game has always been top notch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just like to make my own stuff sometimes. If I can't find it or if I see something that I really like, I don't necessarily mimic something. I'd rather, if I see something that I like, but there's something I don't like about it. Like it could be a pair of shorts that I like the material, but maybe the cut of it isn't right, or it's not long enough, or the seam isn't something. And like, then I'll maybe try to find something and make something better than that. But I would maybe draw something though.
But when you look at your overall income, what percentage do you think comes from merch?
I don't know. It varies because sometimes I'll invest. Like these shoes, I mean, I've put in over like $100,000 in the last like
Right.
4 years. But so me investing into something and then it comes back,
Right.
like the cost of it.
But when you look at, for example, online sales, like merch at shows, everything else like that, would you say 10%, 20%, 50%? Like,
I mean, I try to make over $500,000 a year in merch,
that's dope.
in profit.
Yeah. So
But
that
I don't
means
like
so
the
that's at
co-
least $1 million
but
gross.
if it ends up costing me $500,000 and I break even, but I was trying to up the value and the quality, then I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. Look, man, Riff Raff, we've known each other now for over 10 years. To still stay in this game that's constantly changing, that's constantly evolving, that you know, every day there's 100,000 new hip hop songs being uploaded to the streaming platforms, to really continue to raise the bar and, you know, still stay in your bag creatively. Because I feel like you've never really just lost a passion for the music and lost a passion for being different and creative. And also like the type of respect that you have in the hip hop industry. And you could just see the features that you've had over the years is like really a who's who of, you know, like I mentioned, Childish Gambino, you got Gucci Mane, you got Lil Durk, Wiz Khalifa. It's just like such a huge level of talent of people that have collabed with you. Just because I feel they respect what you've done. It's not just because you've been paying people. It's because they fuck with you artistically.
Artists,
Exactly.
really, you can meet me, like I meet with people instantly and then we
Yeah.
hit it off.
Like I remember we were hanging out, you know, I mean, Alchemist worked with you.
Yeah.
You know, what's the name of the producer? Remember we were hanging out at his house last time? He also works with French Montana.
Mike Dean, Harry
Fraud. Yeah. You know, it's like you always see, you know, G-Eazy, like you always see all these really dope artists gravitate towards you and do projects with you. Just I think they fuck with you artistically. And, you know, it's just great to see people from a decade ago still doing it big.
Yeah.
And you're still doing it big.
That's yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Thank
I
you.
respect you coming back here again.
Thanks,
It's
man.
been a while,
You look
man.
great. You look great.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
You
Thanks
look
for
great
having
as
me.
well.
Thank you.
You know, you bulked up, I've thinned up.
Yeah.
And man, we're both happy. We both made lots of money since last time. There's a smile on both of our faces.
Yeah. Keep
And
going.
yeah, man, we're just gonna keep going. Appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Peace.